Hello, everyone. This is Mohammad Akif with Akif CPA. And then today we'll be discussing monthly bookkeeping checklist. This is one of the checklists that we use internally in our firm too. And then we send this to our clients as well whenever they're asking for it. So this is just a common one that we normally go through what exactly you should be doing on monthly basis when it comes to bookkeeping. And then this is a line by line points where you should be focused on. And then, so, before we get into the detail, I do want to talk about why bookkeeping is important. Bookkeeping is the reason bookkeeping is important is because it gives you the financial data. And then why the financial data is important? Because it gives you a snapshot of your company position in given time, which allows you to do tax planning, which allows you to do certain plan in terms of maximizing deductions, property acquisition, equipment acquisition, you would name it. So bookkeeping leads to financial data leads to tax planning, and then from there you save taxes, right? So bookkeeping is the key here. Bookkeeping can get you to many different places. So monthly bookkeeping or accounting, I mean, of course, accounting has much more into it, but basic monthly bookkeeping is required for you to save taxes. That's how it's linked to. Again, monthly bookkeeping gives you the financial data for you to do planning in order to save taxes. So it's just not about making the most money or bringing in the most revenue. It's also about keeping the most revenue and keeping the most of the income. You don't want to give Uncle Sam all of your money, right? All your hard-earned money that you have done. So make sure that you not only work towards bringing money, also keeping the most money. And then bookkeeping is the key to get you there. All right, so without any further ado, let's get into it. I want to share my screen with you guys so you can see what I am seeing, and then we can be on the same page. All right, so let me share this with you. Let's see, monthly bookkeeping. All right, so this is one of our checklists. I mean, this is also on our website at akifcpa.com. I mean, you can check it out. I mean, if you go on the top, you can see where this is coming from. So again, this is also on our website. I can share this link with you guys in this video, so you can click on and you can go and view it also. So let's get started. So number one, the top one is, of course, run reports, right? I mean, you want to see where you guys are. And when it comes to monthly, you want to see the profit and loss statement. You want to see the cash flow statement, the balance sheet. So profit and loss statement technically is a period snapshot only. That means it tells you within a certain time how much your income was and how much were your expenses. That's all it's doing. So profit and loss only, it doesn't carry over to the next one, right? It's only a snapshot of a time, and there's nothing coming before it. There's nothing going afterwards. So it is just a period. Cash flow statements. I mean, this is the third one we normally do, but profit and loss, number one, balance sheet. Balance sheet is what is going from one point to another point. So it is, you will see data in 2024, for 2023, also part of it also 2022, and then 2021, you name it, it goes backwards. So it gives you a overall idea of the health of the company when it comes to how much assets are there, what are the liabilities, how much the company has earned over the years. So it gives you a really good idea of the health of the company when it comes to finding out where you stand, right? A profit and loss just gives you a snapshot, but a balance sheet gives you a total idea of the health of the company. So the number one item that we do on monthly basis is reconciliation of your bank accounts and your credit card. This is very important. Reconciliation must be done on monthly basis. It tells you what is happening in your bank versus what is happening in your software, whatever software you guys are using. And then so monthly reconciliation of your bank and your credit cards is very important. This is the key here, guys. I mean, so I've seen a lot of mistakes where a lot of bookkeepers will come in, try to do monthly reconciliation in one go, This is a big no-no. We don't want to do that because we want to see what has happened every month and then catch any mistakes that is happening on monthly basis, right? If you do it just once a year, that means you won't be able to catch. You're just trying to play catch up. Don't do that. Do it. Keep it on month-to-month basis. I've fixed many books that have been just messed up, where just things were going left and right, up and down, had no place in profit and loss, or had no place in balance sheet. And this is all because of when we are playing catch up. Don't do this. I would recommend doing it on monthly basis, so you can find out, if there's anything missing. You can find out if anything else that needs to be done when it comes to certain transactions, get more detail. And this is also true when it comes to loans, right? Loan payments. How you classify, how do you divide up the amount between the interest and principal? That's very key here, right? Because you want to get the most deduction. So again, reconciliation is a big one. Make sure you're able to do this, and then get this thing in order. Number two, check upcoming deadlines. That's based on your timing in terms of filing reports, which includes payroll, which includes tax work. Let's say if you're in Texas, tax work monthly unemployment reports. So both of these are linked together, which is file payroll taxes. Check for unpaid invoices. Of course, this is something big. If you are using accounting software to the fullest, you will be putting in all the bills that you're getting for the company. These are for this. So unpaid invoices are for the people who are using the accounting software to its maximum, right? So a lot of people don't use it. They only go with the bank where they're just whatever expenses are coming out, this is what they're recording. But a lot of other companies, if you are, especially when you are transitioning from small to medium, used AP, accounts payable, and then look at their invoicing. This is very, very important. Again, send reminders, meaning that people who haven't paid you, that you can follow up with that too, right? So I'm sure if you're a small business, this is the key here. Everyone has an eye on it when it comes to invoicing and collection, right? Same. I'm on board with you guys. This is very important because this is where the money is coming in. You want to make sure that you're able to pull in as much as you can. Again, pay vendors. This is pay the bills. That's where it is. Review budgets and identify variance. So again, this point is so important because it links to your profit and loss statement. It links to your balance sheet. And what do I mean by that is that you can run reports which can compare period to period and which shows you variances, meaning that differences between one period for one account, right? And it tells you, hey, you're spending more money on contractor this month. Hey, you're spending more money on meals this month, or you're traveling more than usual. So these are variances that needs to be figured out, because let's say, for example, if you're a small business, you're one person, you know what you're doing. I get it. But when you are growing, there are more people in your business, right? So you want to make sure that there's no leakage, there's no hole in your system, especially when it comes to accounting. So this identifying variances and investigating them is the key here. The variances can only come from when you have this done, this part, the first 4 parts done, and then this is where the key happens. So again, find out the difference, why this is happening, if there's something wrongly booked, because you don't want things to look different when it comes to financial statement. Because when you are going from a small business to a middle business, you're also looking for loans. You want to get loans, and then every bank, every financial institution will ask for a profit loss statement and balance sheet, and you need to have it. You need to have it on time so you can get the funds that you need. Update payroll. That's another one. Review inventory. Again, if you are in a business of e-commerce, you're selling merchandise on the internet, Shopify, Amazon, you name it. Inventory. Make sure your accounting software inventory and then inventory on hand, which you can do, must match. This is very important. Second last but not the least, back up your data. Make sure you are downloading all the reports. You have a copy of it, and make sure you are able to store it somewhere, because sometimes things happen in the accounting software where you can lose data, where if, let's say, or somebody can delete some transactions, you can go back and recover that if you have back information. All right, so this is the monthly bookkeeping list checklist that we use. We do a lot more than this. This is just an overview. If you have any questions, shoot us an email, info@akifcpa.com. and then we'll be able to help you. Again, info@akifcpa.com. Thank you.